for James Ward-Prowse. Tell us much.
Be good half at the moment.
Paquetá. There's Diouf. Done by Lucas Paquetá, but Ødegaard is snapping at his heel. Lucas Paquetá. Over the Fury. Trying to go all the way through. Bissaka takes the throw, this time into the field of Fulcrum. This afternoon is over. There you go. The next international break. Just skips it. Saliba finding one here for Timber to flash it in. Taken away from him. For Mendy, much earlier than planned. And Arsenal back in position defensively. Saka with the latest corner in towards Calafiori. Weeks of his season. Question for them so far though. Fury going back. Still feeling the effects of that as West Ham get the game restarted. Punch clear one-handed by Areola, only as far as Eza. Out for Trossard.
But at the moment, it's working.
Still with Saka. Deflection on that. Tracksuit top going back on for now.
Just come to him, he just kicked it out and he's down again.
Plenty in the penalty area. Eza helps it on. That's the blueprint maybe for Arsenal. This is Gyökeres was his target once more. Saka. It under Nuno from his successful spell at the City ground. Out very quickly there. Blocked it. Here is Saka. Can he get on the end of it? He can! And he slips it in! With a touch for Trossard. Gyökeres was waiting. Gyökeres. Just hit right, taken too long to check that. Got there first. Fernandes coming under pressure.
It's only been a week since he's been in charge of West Ham, but in terms of the early impact.
Carry on as Saka plays that up towards Gyökeres. Mendy is being readied.
Yeah.
Saka's ball in, just evading Gyökeres. From here. I also think was looking for him, but has tried to slip it through towards Declan Rice. Timber is with him. Saka swings the cross in.
Way of Bowen. Single went in there. It's the first ball in and it was missed there by David Raya. Gabriel was trying to, or hoping, that ball.
Saka with work to do. Calafiori not quite for
play in a deeper block, but they've got wide players who are important. Jared Bowen.
It's Paquetá and now Somerville.
At the start of the season against Manchester United. Gyökeres here is the target.
Here's Ødegaard. Such a big part to play in that weekend. It was closed down and Bowen went in with a header. Paquetá with a hit.
And I have to try and stay concentrated that back four, and the two centre-backs got to say what. Look at the starting 11, and even more so the bench is a very, very strong squad. Screamer all at 2 yards, tap in, assist from John Moncur.
Whipping it through for Saka to try and cut it back. Real scramble ensues, and then over the top from Eza. Oh, he can barely believe it as he blazes it over the bar.
Keeping Lewis Skelly at left back still, then he was foul bet since the invincible team of 03-04.
Still with Martin Ødegaard as Mavropanos makes his way.
Obviously going to do all the necessary checks.
Crystal Palace, it all went their way. Such a boost for the 1990s, 3 wins at Highbury. For a few hours at the very least. It felt like a statement win. Arsenal going to St James's Park.
Way.
Grima. Here's Eza for Arsenal. There's Ødegaard through for Julian Timber, who took the shot on. Stay back. Just one defender the first ball. Still Saka back at right back. He missed the previous 4 games due to a stump. 2 years ago to David Moyes.
Mendy will find Eza with that one. Areola gets a hand to it. In from Rice. He was never going to be far from the centre of this story. Declan Rice.
Bowen's ball was bent.
Timber, well, advance, was able to take it down and then takes a tumble.
Arteta to have if he thinks any player in game is starting to fade the bench. Jink past Bowen. Safety handle by Ario.
Trossard bends one in threateningly.
Jared Bowen fell really high. Saliba film them with their header out. Team here and try and help them push on. Off by Rice. And good ball. Rice. Good ball by him too. Gabriel stayed forward. Now Gyökeres. Blocked off by Mavropanos. Rice with the corner. Touched out by Wan-Bissaka. This is Stuve. He was caught then by Saka. One goal advantage. So it's the case of work. Calafiori again. Perez on the move again towards that near post. Timber. Saka.
Chief attempting to provide him the chance to do that. Declan Rice.
Saka, he was just caught there by...
Their task would be a huge one from here. And having to...
Skipping past Mavropanos.
Declan Rice delivers. Calafiori.
That's with the ball. Sure we'll see a replay of it soon. Here's Somerville.
Saka nearly came. The flick was by Somerville. Battling for the bouncing ball.
Defensively, at some point, whether they will try and push on.
One of West Ham got by way of a response. Final 5 of the first. Saka forward, too far forward as it turned out of that sequence. Fulcrum completely outnumbered there. Trossard looking for Eza. Cleared only as far as Calafiori.
Half Dom, because in the first half West Ham were organised.
Not too much on it for Rice. To Ricardo Calafiori. He's gone back infield instead. Zubimendi into it here. Calafiori with decent distance on the throw. Rice again. Fernandez. Gyökeres had stayed. Rice with decent distance on the throw, and it comes. Saka slipping it through. Timber twisting and turning. Helping him settle in his new. And it comes here for Calafiori to hit it off. How did that one stay out? So close to 2. This is Trossard to stand up the cross, just over the head of Gyökeres. Saka scores coolly, doubles the Arsenal lead. Lewis Skelly trying to claim anything from the north of the capital. And from Gabriel Martinelli, going near post this time. In 200 Premier League appearances now. In there for Saka. In the Premier League, Mikel Arteta's own ambition.
Gyökeres. Testing with Bowen is back there helping out his defence.
Alphonse Areola giving very...
Cross there in front of Gyökeres.
Back in his direction to return it once more.
Square by Gabriel. Gyökeres in there.
Productive player once again this season, their captain. Martinelli with the corner this time. They've managed to keep to the fringes for the most part. Lewis Skelly. There's the ball in from Bukayo Saka. Wasn't really dealt with. Merino trying to get on the end of it, and then a big block turns it back.
Raya fumbling it.
With Lucas Paquetá. Nothing bench. Despite the fact they didn't...
The West Ham here. It's got Bowen to his right.
He does seem to have responded well and maybe raised his game again.
Absolutely.
Gyökeres there.
He's also scored in both of their champions.
Paquetá with the corner. Whip.
Decent distance on that. Nearly for Gyökeres.
Across their first 10 games.
Timber's ball in.
By Mavropanos for West Ham. This is Marshall.
Qatar's gone with him, trying to halt his progress here.
Goal, maybe play's gone against them. Waneri.
Get through for Martinelli. Mavropanos is across. Did really well with the centre back. Arsenal changes.